Number 15 says a train leaves Little Rock, Arkansas and travels north 55 kilometers per hour. Another train leaves at the same time, travels south at 65 kilometers per hour. How long will it take before they are 360 kilometers apart? So one is leaving Little Rock, Arkansas, traveling north. Another leaves at the same time, traveling south. How long will it take before they are 360 kilometers apart? So this is the image that we need to come up with. Alright, so first we are going to have two distances. Distance is equal to rate times time. You can write S for speed times time. So rate is speed. So you have the distance that one train has traveled, and we can put little ones on here. And then we have the distance, a second distance that the second train has traveled. It has a different speed, but the time is going to be the same because they left at the same time. Okay, over here it says another train leaves at the same time. So the amount of time that these two trains have been traveling is going to be the same. Alright, so image here. Here's our station right here in the middle. One train is going this direction. One train is going this direction. In total, we want to know when are they going to be, this total distance to be 360 kilometers. Alright, we'll call this D1 and this D2. So the way we come up with that is we have to add, D2. Well, D1 twice. D1 plus D2. So this is what we're doing. We have two different distances that equals 360. Now we have formulas for those distances that I just kind of went past. Can't squeeze it all in. So I'm going to write R1, which I'm going to let that be the first train. It was traveling at a rate of 55. So I'm going to say 55. 55. This one was going 65 kilometers. Alright, so one is going a distance of 55. And then times T plus 65 times T. We want that to equal 360. Alright, so what we do is add these two together. That will give us 120 times T equals 360. And then we will divide by 120. And dividing by 120 gives us T equals 3. So after 3 hours, these two trains will be 360 kilometers apart. Alright, number 16. A pleasure boat on a river traveled from city A to city C with a stop at city B. On the first part of the trip, the boat traveled an average speed of 18 miles per hour. So we're going to say this is city A. I don't know if it's a straight line or not, but this is city C, and we have a stop at city B. Alright, so the first time we traveled 18 miles per hour, so I'm going to put 18 here. I don't know if that's the distance, but 18 miles per hour. From city B to C, the average speed was 7 miles per hour. The entire trip covers 75 miles. Alright, so 18 times some time, and this is some different amount of time. The whole trip, the total distance from here to here was 75 miles. How long did the entire trip take if the two parts each took the same number of hours. Okay, so we don't have two different times, we have the same amount of time. This time took just as long as this time. Alright, so it's going to be the same setup. This plus this equals the total. 18t plus 7t equals 75. Add these two, that will give us 25t equals 75. Divide by 25. And we get t equals 3. And let's cut off. T equals 3 again. So the total trip took 3 hours. Uh, 18 miles per hour, 7 miles per hour. The total trip took 3 hours. It should be 3 hours. What is this asking? How long did the entire trip take if the two took the same number of hours? 3 hours? Your second answer is correct with your first answer. Okay, sorry. T is 3. I'm sorry. T is 3. This part took 3 hours. This part took 3 hours. So the total trip took 6 hours. Because we have 3 hours for the first part, 3 hours for the second part. So, sorry, misread and misinterpreted that. So this should be 6 hours here.